Welcome, the Warchief of Light is live again, another epic night of gaming, ass-kicking, farming, and having fun. Hi, my name's Peebs, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. Tonight we have a grand, spectacular night. We've only got 1 week left of Moogle tomes. So, tonight we are running, we are going, we are collecting, we are ass-kicking, we are going in, and you're invited. If you want to join up, log in right now. Now it's time to do it. And we're going to be talking 6.2 because, it's next week. Yes, it's coming that fast. So let's log in. Let's get set up. And let's go. How is everyone doing tonight? Welcome back. So as we said in the beginning, this is going to be a stream chat, a farming chat. Now I know, generally speaking, farming is not something I see a lot of people do in Final Fantasy 14, which is, as a Warcraft player, baffling. It's because farming, I had hundreds of farming streams. I was just farming. And yet, Final Fantasy 14, I do very little except the Moogle tomes. It's no secret that I love the Moogle tomes because it's classic farming, if that makes any kind of sense. There's something comforting about logging in and just farming your ass up. Hello. I know I might be the weird one here, and that's fine. I'm okay being weird. I know, Peeptopia, I love it. It's probably what it's gonna be, Michael. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I like farming. I like, not that it's monotonous, but it is monotonous. You're doing something on repeat, and then hopes to gain something. And typically, that's comforting, that's relaxing, that's a perfect way to play on a Saturday. Jesus fuck, what is this? 21. Hello, Jonathan. Because I like money. Not that much by the looks of it. And that was it. Alright, so tonight we are doing exactly as prescribed. We are talking about 6.2 and we're farming Moogle tomes. So if you are short some Moogle tomes, or you just want to get some more, or there was that one thing you really fuck off, really? Hippo! Yes, I can do hippos too. I'm bad. So if you guys want Moogle tomes, if you're short a few things, if you want some epics now, I got one actually. No. This doggy. Honestly, the purple, love that. Pretty doggy. And I'm not gonna lie, I could do this all night and probably still not have all the stuff I want. Now, as a reminder, in this level, I have one of every role. So, if you want to come in, if you want to take on a certain role, everyone is welcome. You are more than welcome to join. They're very short runs, so if you're like, hey, I want to do a couple then leave, cool. Or, if we have too many people, and that's not a negative thing, but we have so many people that we can fill a couple groups, or a group at least, we'll rotate out. And I have no problem switching roles, because like, oh, I only play tank, no problem. We'll hook you up. The advantage of having one of each. I almost have a Dragoon that could do this. That's pretty in gold. So I'm going to give it a minute. If you want to join, let me know. If you don't, that's cool too. Listen, we're going to run. And we're going to talk 6.2. Because, I have to admit, I have not had time to watch the live letter. I have gone through the slides, and I watched a couple recaps, so. And that's my fault. I don't speak Japanese, so it's hard to sit down and watch it. I also haven't found like an English sub yet. And I usually listen to things more than I watch, because I usually do it at work, right? Hello, Cordy. I tend to watch stuff like that at work. Like, if I'm doing some research or if I'm listening to documentaries, it's at work. So I need to hear it, not see it. And then the occasional huh as I peek over. So not quite, but I did get the information for it, which was important. And I got to see the trailer. What I like about the trailer is that it tells you everything and nothing was spoiled. I didn't feel like the world was ending with that trailer. I don't feel like I am walking in knowing everything. Tell you a second, Jonathan. And yet I still feel like I saw everything we talked about all at once. As for teeth, the honest answer is, something hurts every day. If that makes any sense. Whether it's a different tooth that's all of a sudden real sore today for some reason, or it's a bracket that cut my gum in the middle of my sleep, which I do a lot because I'm gonna shove my face in my pillow. So I'm still using a lot of dental wax, and I'm still some days very sore. Today it's bottom tooth that's hurting quite a bit. Usually it's the eye teeth on the top. Very sore all the time. Info without context to avoid spoilers, and you didn't feel cheap. You didn't feel like it was given out. I don't feel like I saw the best parts of that, like you do in movies. They're really, really good at trailers. Like, honestly, the movie industry could call them. Hello, King. So yeah, I got pain on the daily and something hurts all the time. So far, someone said, Peebs, do you recommend braces? The answer is, fuck no. But I do see it starting to straighten out. It's like, oh, okay. And some gaps are being made to pull some teeth forward. So there is some work already done, but it's one of those things that I'll just admit that I'll be like, you know what, it'll be great when it's done. Oh my goodness. Oh, that last one is so good. Bellular said it best. It's just like, his answer to that was, there you go. So good, proving to everybody that he doesn't know how to do boring. Facts. Okay, so we're doing Adele's Escape. I'm gonna run it, and if you guys want to run the next one, let me know. We are running, like, go, go, go. No stop. That's what we're doing. I actually jumped on the Dark Knight because I figured, hey, if I can get like 5 XP, it's better than no XP, and then let somebody else tank it and let me just slap it on the side. Because I don't have, oh, do I have a lot of my tools? No, I like the level 80 DRK. A little bit better. The minute you have Blackest Night, it's fun. I know it sounds stupid, but Blackest Night makes it for me. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta turn that down. Hold on. You guys probably got the sound of the game way loud. My bad. That should be better there. Yeah, there we go. A little better. My bad. I was recording a reaction, so I had to turn her up. At least I remembered. I've done that once where I forgot it, and I was like, well, shit. Now what? And I had to fuck with the sound because I would talk way over it. I am queued. However, it's a very short queue, and it's a very short dungeon. We are running the for the next 3 hours. So there is room. You are invited. Everyone's invited to any one of these. Which is why I like Delta. It's not a bad fight. I fangirled. I was wrong though. I thought it was 6's theme that I was playing, and that was 4. My bad. But I recognized it immediately as the classic OMG. Turns out Soken actually found the original files for it. Which, what the fuck? Like the music. Oh god, it was so, like, there's so much detail. And what is La Brea doing? What happens to La Brea? Why did dude crush his crystal? So many questions. I forget his name. But yeah. What about our boy Elidibus? I hope he's okay. Well, obviously he's okay and survives, because then he goes then to die for Hades. Or for Zodiac. But man, so much. And the Void, I'm so confused. Who was that lady talking to us? Was that like an anti-Heidelin? Or like a primal of the Void? Or maybe the Queen of the Void? Or a God of the Void? Maybe their world runs on God system like ours does. Maybe. I'm so fucking for it. And did you hear Xenos' voice? I heard Xenos' voice. Maybe it's wishful thinking. I don't know. Reaper and Dark Knight are going to have an yes. So much yes. Plus, I heard Reaper is quite fun. I still have to play it. Listen, to be fair, I'm pretty slow on playing everything. So, you know. I'm catching up. Very slowly. Days like today where Moogle tomes are going crazy. Sorry. Can't help it. I need the Moogle tomes. Let me see. How many I got? 7. 7. I need 50. In a perfect world. Come on, Q-Pop. Jesus. Yeah. I think DPS would have been the choice there. I'm not hardly allowing. Okay, get ready. This is a short fight, so if you want in, let me know. And that's the... I'm gonna say hello to everybody. Hello. Oh, he wants to tank it? No problem. 7th run and found it a lot. Yeah, once you get a hold of it and you get a hang of what's going on, it's really not that bad at all. The music's pretty good too, to be honest. Oh fuck, what am I doing? There we go. The dart, you know, I have a big problem with the tanks. The problem that I have with the tanks is that they feel like they're doing so much more damage than they are. It's the only time, one of the only reasons why I want to see a damage meter. Because I feel like I'm kicking this guy's ass all by myself. And none of that's true. I know it's not true. Okay, 50%, perfect. We're in a good spot. That means we might be able to not make it to the fucking sand face. That's how much I've played this for a while. Did you see all the Hildebrand butts? the Loprit dance. Dude, I want that dance. I don't even care what that dance does. I want it. Yes, LB. Dude. Who LB? I want to give you a cookie. I was late on that. Fuck balls. Oh yeah, I have Blackest Night. There we go. That's all that matters. I love Blackest Night. To me, it makes the class. That makes any sense. There! You! Alright, I believe it was the Black Mage. Was there a Black Mage? I don't know. We're gonna give it to the... Fuck off. I wanna get... Fuck. I wanted to commend you. I tried. Alright, we're running again. Who wants in? I love it that fast. That's how I like it every time. Don't make it to the third phase. I don't like it. It takes too much time. We make it probably like 1 on every 4 or 1 on every 3 past it. If the DPS are not afraid to LB, or if the DPS is strong, because usually 50% by the time we hit phase 2 is close. Yeah, Kate Sith, I can't wait. I love that character. That was adorable. He won't take any shit. Love it. God, that trailer's good. One of the things Bellular did say that caught me off guard is that the Island Sanctuary came early because they just finished it in time. What is this thing called efficiency? Okay, I'm gonna give it 30 seconds and I'm gonna queue up. Oh, the island I can't wait for. Listen, great, solid, single player action. I can't wait. I also can't wait for, well, I mean, I can wait for it. There are changes to the dungeons in Heavensward. Heavensward's dungeons, you know, I didn't like them very much. If I'm being completely, like, candid. The Vault is probably my favorite dungeon, not just because of, I like the layout, I like how it rolls, I like the beauty of it. There's a few I like, but generally speaking, I don't like their dungeons very much. Content for casuals, that's it. And it's not being persecuted. In fact, it's receiving a roar of thank you, of praise, of... it's so not what I'm used to. Like, I don't know what to think of it. Content for people that want to play casually. Content for people that don't want to deal with people. Content for people who had a shitty day at work and just want to play video games. I live. Calvin, that's it. It feels like an expansion. Because you're getting an expansion's worth of fucking content. Like, I'm itchy, hold on. The raid is, and I'm gonna be very honest, raiding is something that looks like a scam call. Raiding is something that I miss from Warcraft because, like, having more raids where there's a group set of bosses, some that are easier, some that are harder, and not just 4 at a time. Yeah, 4 at a time. I kind of miss that, because what was good about Warcraft is that you got like an epic tale told through a raid. Castle Nathria was the story of the servants, was the story of the aristocracy or the bourgeoisie. It was there was a lot you could go by each boss that you did, and the ending had an epic like cutscene or something to continue the story. I'm not saying that I prefer Warcraft raiding. I don't. I much prefer Final Fantasy 14. I like the level of difficulty more here. But I like the idea that major patches came with large raids. Alright, I got it. Oh no, you want it? Okay. It didn't look like you were going for it there. Absolutely, that's what tonight is for. This is casual farming and chatting, and I'm honestly quite happy to sit back. Fuck off. Sit back and chat. It's kind of fun. Don't do it a lot. You need to do it more. But Warcraft raiding, to me, is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with it. The things that I would kill is the hours and hours of trash, but I'm hoping it's going to be exchanging alpha just to seem to be happy with what's going on. I'm going to be honest, Starfall, and I am optimistically vigilant. I'm careful, right? I don't want to get my heart beating again. We're not gonna make it. Fuck. Cautiously optimistic was the word I was looking for. Because my problem... Oh, the trash, yeah. But I like the story through raiding. Because that's something that Final Fantasy does, but not often, where they tell the story with what's on the walls, with what kind of bosses are in the choice here. Why are they facing, why are they in this order, who did what. If that makes any sense. We're 2 Lala tanks, by the way. Oh, absolutely. Like, this isn't a, like, Warcraft is bad. Like, I'm excited. I want Warcraft to succeed when it comes to, I mean, I want them to do well, right? I'd love for the developers to have a product that I'm proud of. I don't want them to fail. But there's still, ouch. Fuck, I missed that. There's still some things, though, that a few things that I'm watching that are not quite there for me. Told you we wouldn't make it. Like, for example, the talent trees. I know a lot of people are really excited for that because it feels like true choice. The reality is that it's the illusion of choice. And that's how it typically was in the past when we had large talent trees. There were 1 or 2 builds. You Googled them. You asked Mr. Robot them. And as someone who rated heavily in Lich King, you asked Mr. Robot every single person in your party before accepting them into your group. You did. Give it to the tank. So you looked up each player in your group to make sure that their talents were correct. And yes, you kicked them out if they were not. So the reality is that as much as we're like, this totally gonna be choice, it's not. It's absolutely not. You will not raid if you don't have it set a certain one of the 2 or 3 builds that are recommended. The one build, depending on if there's a true meta. It's the illusion of choice. And I get it, people like the nostalgia of it, but it feels like they forget that part. That I agree with Blizzard when they said, hey, we're removing this because players don't really have choice. They just cookie cutter it. Fact is, that was true. Exactly, Corby Dick. Just like the factions in Shadowlands. Exactly. I mean, for the most part, I was that asshole that picked the one because I liked the transmog or I liked the story. But the reality is that if you were raiding in the even normal, some normal groups won't take you if you're a Draxier. I don't know the meta, I'm making it up. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds. Whoever wants to join, whisper me and we'll go. It's just how it is. And it is extremely toxic, but it's part of that. It's part of the meta. It's part of how it's played. But I do miss the storytelling of the raids. I can't locate your character. But again, I really like the storytelling because the art team is amazing, right? Like, credit where it's due. Again, you get a story in using Castle Nathri as the example. The ballroom, the story of bourgeoisie, with people dancing on the ceiling, like, it furthered the bourgeoisie of it. It furthered the point they were trying to drive home. Nope. I'm trying to invite you, it won't let me. Hold on, let me see you in my friends list, I believe. Oh my goodness, yes. Now, huge asterisks here for you Warcraft fans. This is not public. This is data mined. It's not live. They may change their mind. They may not. They may have much more context. They may not. But if it goes forward as it has been released, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to put up a big spoiler and put my hand up. Well, no, fuck it. Warcraft lives on spoilers. The data leak was, I'm going to tell you, the data leak was that Ysera becomes necessary, and the only way to have her come back from the dead, Malfurion sacrifices himself to the Shadowlands. He takes her place because I guess back in Val'Sharah, he should have died, not her. This pisses me off, and I use the word piss off I don't use it very much, to be honest. I don't agree. A lot of times I try to see the happy middle, especially when it comes but this actually bothers the shit out of me. There's many reasons why. One, Elaine, you just nailed the first one right there. It is excellent writing. Watching Ysera die is still a moment that kicks me in the fucking gut. I cry every time. Every single time that cutscene goes. It's a beautiful moment. And seeing her in the Shadowlands is that, oh, you're here. You're good. There's a moment that is beautiful about it. And again, Shadowlands was not great, but that little moment was something that I will remember. It was good. Genuinely good. She made Elune cry. Like, good writing, good moment. Even her being in the Shadowlands was good. Like, a solid moment. And having her just come back from the fucking dead takes away from that good moment. Another thing that bothers me is that it opens up the idea that people can just die and come back as they please. Once you break that hold, you're in a spot where your story doesn't matter. Nobody can die, right? In a different example, we'll use Critical Role. If you guys watch Dungeons & Dragons Online, Critical Role is the big guys. They're great. There's a reason why they're huge. Matt Mercer says that when your characters can res no matter what, it takes away the danger from the game. It takes away, as if a character dies today in Warcraft, you'll be like, whatever, we'll see them in an expansion or 3. It's not permanent. It doesn't, you've lost the jab to the heart that you were looking for in writing. And again, it allows you to do whatever the fuck you want, which is not great. It becomes very tropey at that point. Exactly, Riku. It's one thing to have them die off screen. Gosetsu. We're getting back to Final Fantasy 14. Gosetsu is a perfect example. When we see him on the island, we're like, oh, it's a moment. We don't feel robbed of a death. Exactly. She's going to return one day, someday, because that's her duty to the forest, but the idea that it's so interchangeable like that. And the other thing that bothers me, and this, I don't know if it's just me, well, there's 2 more things. I know, this is a really piss me off moment. Number 3, this is another shot to the Night Elf story. I'm sorry, but the Teldrassil burning was massive. They had already lost their immortality, and Teldrassil was their hope and prayer to an immortal life again. The hope, they even tried to purify it. They were trying to get another wish through Northdumu to get it back, even though he's no longer an aspect. Like, it was a big fucking deal to them. To us, just tree, but to them, it was a life source. Truly, like, not just kinda, it was a life source. It's a big deal. Tyrande not getting back at Sylvanas truly felt a little off, considering, you know, it was a big deal. They tried. They could never get it as pure as they could, and Cataclysm, the problem with Cataclysm is Nozdrumu gave up his aspect for the Dragon Soul. Is what I remember. Listen, I could be wrong, but that's how I remember it. And Nozdrumu was the one who gave it to them after the Legion in Well of Eternity. Those are great books, by the way. Really good. So the other side of that coin is that, and the final reason it pisses me off, other than pissing off the fact that the Night Elves got all the poodoo, Malfurion? Really? Malfurion's a hero amongst the Night Elves. He's the first druid. He's almost reached demigod status. He's a god to the druids. Him and Cenarion. It was bad enough Cenarion went. And the other thing, Tyrande and Malfurion's marriage means a lot to me. As stupid as that sounds. Because what I loved about it was that Tyrande and Malfurion not only had a marriage, but they had a beautiful marriage. They had a true love that continued. She watched him sleep for hundreds of years and took care of him while he did it. Because she knew he had to do something. He empowers her. When she made a decision, regardless of whether it was fucking batshit crazy or not, he supported his wife. He loves his wife. She led the Night Elves and he believes in her. Regardless of what it takes. And she believed in him. She protected him while he was in the Emerald Dream. I believe Cenarion died, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think we kill him in Emerald Nightmare. Because he was the boss there, and I believe he was actually killed. But that's the part, like I said, all of that, like the fact that it was a video game couple that loved each other, and their love was never in question in this video game. Ever. You don't see that a whole lot. Where the married couple empowers each other, where it's not like the male is the leader and she's just a tag along. No, it was a true love, a true leadership. It's something that people don't see a whole lot of, and I loved it. They are my favorite video game couple, period, because of it. So you don't see happy, strong, good marriages where people are empowering each other both sides in media, let alone video games. I don't think he'll be consumed because they solved the anima problem by the end of Shadowlands. I assume, I don't know. Exactly, Calvin. In this game, you have that. But again, I loved it so much in Warcraft. That's one of the few things I loved. Was the love between Tyrande and Malfurion. Also, like, little thing in the books. You know, when I first started playing Warcraft, someone told me there was a love triangle between Tyrande, Illidan, and Malfurion. And I thought that for a long time. Riku, go ahead and take this one. Let you have fun in the Gunbreaker. Oops. Hi, Froggo. They definitely have, and I mean, I understand if they're not popular characters. But that's what I liked about them. Very much liked it. But yeah, Illidan and Malfurion were never in a love triangle with Tyrande. Never. Like, give me a second and I'll explain that. If you read the books, okay, Illidan wants her. There's no doubt about that. Illidan wants her. She never, ever showed any signs that she was in love with Illidan. In fact, the signs that he asked her where he was falling for her and he straight up asked her. She couldn't give him an answer. And he had accepted at that point, so it's her you love. It's him you love. Oh, Bruno, absolutely. But I do admit they did Legion good without the book situation. There was a Humble bundle with all of the There was a Humble bundle with a bunch of them, and that's how I got a bunch of them, honestly. And it was an excellent book. What I liked about it was, where's my Dragoon? 68 or 69, I think. Not quite high enough for this, or I would have brought it in. Because it would have been good leveling. I mean, not really. You're not actually, like, leveling. Spends all the bullshittos money. I started. Actually, that's fair. I agree, Starfall. That's my, and it's a fault of mine. To be perfectly honest, I get a little too into it. And the closer it is to real life, the more I like it, usually. If I'm being totally honest. That's right, Bruno. I love those two. I really do. However, Julia Chai and China's is, I love that. I fucking love that. I love those two. Yay! To the jumpy. Get out of here before I get the gear. I really like those two so much because they love each other. They are head over heels for each other. And I'm biased. Julia Chai's a fat woman. And he is in love. There's never one mention of her. There's never one mention of her weight. There's never one mention of anything in spite of. He just fucking loves her. Vothri, I think they did the weight thing a little much, but I mean, hey. It's so good. Alright, am I doing the joke? No, I don't know what they are, to be honest. I'm running again if you guys want in. If you don't, that's cool. Riku, if you'd like to stay, go ahead. We're going to queue up here in about 30 seconds. Like, it felt good. He's protecting his wife. Like, it's really good. Good stuff. It's exciting to see like love in a video game where it's not inconsistent. We see that a lot. A couple in game will have their love challenged. A couple in a game will split up. A couple in the game will kiss your wife before you leave for adventure and never come back for ages. Like, really? Or like a partner is like, I need that. A maps night. I need to try maps. Yes, this is true. I have not done any maps. I'm going to try going on heels, see if that'll give us a faster queue with one of each. just to see. Just be careful on the hugs. I love it. I like, again, I'm so biased, but I love the shit out of it. It feels even better. We need to be clear about. Oh, what's this? Hold on. He's so cute. Oh, no. Oh, I would riot. Absolutely riot. I can't handle that. I would not be okay. Not be okay. Not at all. End of the world. We might make it. It depends. We're in. We just gotta keep going. I'm once in. Dude, I like healing. I really like, my favorite is healing. I know I said that before, but I truly believe my favorite is healing. Huh. No word necessary. Peebs has got it. I'm not good. I just like it. Big difference. You're also required to pay attention, as stupid as that sounds. I know that, and that's something that many people will be like, what? What do you mean pay attention? You're supposed to pay attention all the time. Fuck! I missed. We're gonna get him. You're a masochist. Fair. I'll take it. Got him! Yeah! Okay, get out of here before they drop all the stuff on me. I like healing now. That is so fun. We got in faster that time. Would anybody else like to join? Again, we're gonna wait 30 seconds. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to. Same thing as you, Riku. If you're tired, you don't want to run more, you're more than welcome to drop. We are good. This is a good, chill farming. Where am I at? Only 15. Fuck off. I've been farming for a while, which is fine. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed with that direction for the Warcraft stuff. Other than that, Dragonflight seems good. Dragonflight, I don't know. Whatever it is. It seems good. I'm not against it. It looks fine. I hope they success. I hope they fix the stuff that needs fixing. I want to know if the staff are better treated. I want to know if the staff are still running the HR left, right, and center. I want to know if they're still getting harassed. I would also like to know if the community's cleaned up a little bit. From what I see, no. But that's okay. 15th of August for Americans? Is that a special day? Did I miss a special day? It is a special day, kind of, but not a big day. Not a large group of people celebrate it. It's no secret that I am a French Canadian. Well, thank you, Ravy. I appreciate that. Oh, there definitely are. That's the Raven portion, because they're the only ones that signed the union. But my question is more towards, I don't remember the name of the group, but the people that took care of Battle.net had it real fucking bad. And that's kind of what I was curious to see who, if they're feeling like they're able to do stuff more now. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm French Canadian. I'm not from Quebec, which already a lot of people are like, eh? It is. It is. And I'm going to get to that star file. Don't you worry. The reason why I say all this, that I'm French Canadian, I'm from Eastern Canada, is because the first French settlers to Canada were called Acadians. And I mean, long story short, genocide and, a million other things. The big story here is Le 15 août, or 15 août, is a celebrated holiday for us. As a Acadian pride type day, national pride. Even though Acadia was abolished in 1757. And yes, it is because of the religious holiday. Being France based, or originally from France, the reason why it was a big deal is because they were heavily Catholic, right? So that's why they chose 15th of August. But yeah. It's like a mini holiday here. People get drunk. Have barbecues. Sing French songs. Have barbecues. The good stuff. Barbecues. Some peeling out. There we go. But yeah, it actually is a holiday. And to prove I'm not crazy, the Prime Minister and I don't know about the Conservative Party, but the NDP Party also posted about it, wishing the Acadians a happy Kazoo. Posted it on my Twitter. That helps any. No, we're not gonna make it. Fuck up. Yes. Ah, That was right to the fucking wire. Look at all the dance. Look at all the ninjas. Jeebus. So many ninjas. Alright, so we're gonna go back in 30 seconds. Again, if you want to come in, whisper me a game, you are more than welcome to come in. Riku, if you want to stay or go, you are more than welcome either way. Again, this is a chill night. This is farming night. We're having fun. Chatting and farming. Getting Moogle tomes. It kind of sucks that I don't have like a DPS I could bring in. And the faster Q is the healer. Just because I can't level, right? That's alright. I'm good. I'm not hard to get along with. Moogle tomes is the goal tonight, not leveling. Because I want mounts. I do. Like, see, I want that one. I don't know if I want the wind-up Elvon. I might, depending on how many I can get. I want the clock. The not the clock, but the, wait, there's one here. Isn't that cheap? That's cheap. What was I looking for? Oh, there's a bunch of mounts there. I mean, I'll take it as I can get. The kitty, I want the kitty. Everyone wants the kitty, so just keep going until I can. I'll be in Rome. Oh my goodness, Latin. That's impressive. That's a difficult language. Oh, instant queue. Yeah. The only foreign languages that I understand other than French and English, I can understand a bit of Italian if they speak slowly. And Spanish, a word here and there. All of a sudden they'll say something and you're like, oh, I know what that means. And of course I know how to swear, because I mean that's important. You gotta know how to swear. In every language. Why you move? Drop. Yes, I seen that. I only have 480, which is kind of pathetic. I agree. I'm working on it. It's why I haven't added anything to my house, because every time I'm like, I want to buy that, and then I'm like, oh, that would probably be the only goddamn thing I can buy. So Italian's a little easier than Spanish for me. A little bit. Provence. Like, Provence in France, right? Because I do understand a lot of, oh, that's not someone dead. Well, shit. Here I am trying to save them and they're already dead. Y'all are taking no damage, and I love it. Yeah. French dialect's not too bad. Kinda. Kinda. Depends on where. The only reason why I know this is because I had to take a fucking French history class in university. So I'm not a genius, I just had to take the damn class. I understand quite a bit because I went to a French university. I went to, little froggy. In Grenouille. Crackle. The thing is that in Canada there are really 3 dialects of French. There's Canadian Standard, which was built by Quebec. That's not an insult, that is the Canadian Standard. Y'all are killing me. That is the Canadian Standard. Add some a lot of lingo and a lot of Quebecisms, and that's what Quebec is. There's the Acadians, which that's what I was talking about earlier. We preserved a lot of archaic French, but because we were mixed in where we're at, and because we were kind of stuck where we're at, we're a disgusting mix. So, like, my grandfather can't speak Quebec French. He's not very good at it. He doesn't understand it. Where Acadian French is a real mix of English, archaic French, like, it's a lot. So it's pretty in the middle. Look at Idionger speaking English. Idionger would still feel like an asshole. In French too. So Acadian French is a mix. Like the example that I give every time is la ligne haute, where in Quebec that would be called la ligne à linge or la ligne à vêtements. Clothesline is the word. The word halde is an archaic French word for clothes. It's not something the Quebecers use at all. It's not something used very much. But today, we use it. I'm going to re-cue us while waiting. Yay! Yeah, that's farming. You see a production of rural Alabama. It wouldn't surprise me. Prudia Sorrento is where we're cut off the mainland 1500. Shit, frog. Ha ha ha, no French frog for Peebs. However, it is quite interesting when you get people that are not from here listen to the Acadian dialect. It is something else. It is something. Like my co-worker I work with is from France. Most of the people I work with are out of Quebec. Quebec is a melting pot of all kinds of people. When I went to university, it was extremely common to be in classrooms with people from Middle East, Northern Africa, the east coast of Africa. Fuck, that's about to hurt! Oh, I fucked up! Oh, I fucked that one up good. I realized I did it too almost right away. Here we are. Let's get everybody up here. There you go. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. We're gonna have to do the round. So I'm used to hearing a lot of dialects and different types of French and different accents in French. Like, it's not uncommon. Because there's only so many French universities, right? Up you go! I believe the French people find the Acadian accent to be funny. Oh, very much. Very much. Fuck. Ah. Oh, absolutely. And yet we find the French accent very charming. Like everybody else in the world, I guess. They speak with a downward. Like it's a very, very different tune. I find Quebec very nasal. And the Acadian French is rough. It's a little bit more rough around the edges. Ah, fuck, I fucked that up. That was my bad. I knew better. There was one of them. But it's interesting. We're a big country, but we have a very different dialect. Depending on where you sit. And even better, once you know the dialect a little bit, different villages and different parts of the province has different dialects. Holy colony. I don't know much about English. I do know that like the Cajun French in the U.S. is Acadian from us, and they got shipped down there. So the French in New Orleans, Nouvelle-Orléans, laissez les bons temps rouler. That's Acadian. Cajun. That's where the word comes from. That's why you'll see LeBlancs, Richards. That's why you'll see Vautour as last names. KC. Arsenault. Boudreau. Robichaud. Babino. For the record, they made me take this class, okay? Was not by choice. That and Acadian history. You know how like everywhere you go, the history class kind of forms itself to the area? Like in our history class of Canada, it was 99% history of the Acadians because this is the province that the Acadians moved to. So we spent a lot like in my history class of Canada, we never hit World War One. On the Lonian side of my region, you'll find the etymology Greek surnames. That would be nice. They're so pretty. Okay, have a good night, Riku. I'm gonna try to go up as healer to see if I can get faster Qs. I wonder, hold on. Just gonna try DPS, see how long it would take for fun. Probably a lot longer. Maybe? Doesn't say. I tried. Yeah, in my area now, like, you still see a lot of Acadian names. But, like, for example, it's also getting bred out, right? The reality is that we are a minority in the province. We're around 38%. 40? 38, I believe, is the real number. Like, I'm an example of it. I have a very English name, English last name. My father was Anglophone. My husband's Anglophone. Even though his family is all Acadian, he was adopted, so. So that means my kids have Anglophone names, even though they are 3/4 Acadian. But there's still enough of us for people to assume. So when they read your name, they're like, oh, this is an English person. We're going to talk to her in English. And it's like, no, I would like my medical chart in French, please. Let's you speak in Algo. And Hannah speaks informally. Yep. I can see that. Here we bring out our Quebecois. If we need to go into business mode. But again, that's what I work with all day. On the bright side though, if there's any advantage, the elves' names in this game are really easy to pronounce. Be like, pardonnez-moi, bon seigneur, où est la voiture? Où est la bagnole? And in Quebec French, that would be, excusez-moi, c'est où votre voiture? And it would be turned into, ben hostie, ce qui est en char. And in Acadian, it would be, use ta mis ton char. Or my favorite one is, j'ai parqué mon car au garage hier soir. That's, if you heard a lot of English words in there, you're not wrong. That's how my grandfather speaks. Like I said, it's a gross mix with a rough French to it. It doesn't flow like France does. It doesn't. It does. It's really like, it's a little bit more guttural. It's a little bit more. Like on the sign to one of the places that I grew up, not far from, it says Venez nous voir. Venez nous voir. It's spelt that way. Where in actual French it's Venez nous voir. There's some letters missing. Venez nous voir. Another common one is, I'm trying to think, le quai, because again, this is a fishing province. We call it le quai. On va aller au bout de la ligne voir le quai, sauter du quai, pêcher du quai. And I wish I can prove this. Holla attack. us, the expression would be tête dure. Cœur dure tête. Like you're missing here you're missing pronouns. You're missing. But that's just how they are. I call this karate judo. I've had my mother tell me that. You're hard-headed, you're stubborn. But again, that's in the Acadian accent. Like I've worked long enough with Quebec that I can go. On the funny part is learning Quebec expressions. Those are funny. And I work enough with Quebecers, like we're on a good like friendly level, and once in a while I'm like, where did you get that word? You made that up. Are you crazy? Yeah. Here, the only like cat is the hard-headed cat you. I'm not cat you. I'm gonna try going as DPS this next round. Just see how long it takes. Curious. Mixing it up, because why not? Fuck! Pingranoy. Arkrapo. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Okay, listen, the bouncy bouncy's fine. No, don't come cuddle! This is a no cuddle zone. But like I said, this has some advantages. At least I'm able to pronounce the elves' names. And we get to call Fulshano Crotchano. Which is my favorite. That's so funny to me. I don't know if it's an expression in France, but in Fulsh is a crotch. And people, at least in Acadie, tend to like use it as a derogatory term for crotch, which makes it even funnier. Just terms of Canadian ones. Lava. Yeah. Machine à laver. Hello, Captain Sharpie. Yeah, we call it a machine à laver. Laveuse is another one that we use. Mets-la dans la laveuse. Yay! Get the hell out, do. Oh my god! Wait. Stop running! Oh my god, look at her. Oh slash clap. Clap. That is so good. That is so good. Like, so good. A little meaty in cosplay, and then the bird. Fucking awesome. That looks so good. Congrats! Congrats, Miri. We use lovers. It's funny because at home, where I'm from, it was French. Like, my mother spoke French. I went to French university. I went to French high school, like French school, not French immersion. And I work 99% French. I don't think I speak English during my day very much. And yet, like, my kids are in French immersion. So it's fun to watch, like, the terms that I used a lot growing up. And they're not using them because... I want to see if it's faster as GPS. I'm curious. Okay, say a prayer for the group. I bet, Miri. That's a beautiful... Look at me! A little bit of a Warcraft reminder. Let's go over here. Well, thank you very much, Sister. I really appreciate that. Ow! That hurt! My bad! Jesus! And I didn't lose it. Y'all seen that? Did not lose it. Who did not lose the notion? Me. Who did not use illusion? Man, this is hard. I forgot how hard this is. I'm kidding. Not actually. I should go straight. Okay, here we go. Should be played as a true job, right? You gotta babysit the shit out of it. Fuck! I didn't lose it. Fuck! I'm gonna lose it. Okay, let's see. build the fucker up. Jesus. At least I got it back like pretty quick. I'm just not very good at it. I'll transpose the shit out of you. How about that? I'm gonna lose it. I tried. Alright. For the record, I tried. Done. Ah, I am miserable. You. His name was Areola Borealis. God damn it. Let me see if I can get in that quick again. I don't mind Black Mage. I just don't think it's nearly as fun as the other 4 classes that I get. Feels too Warcrafty. Like, it's more fun than Warcraft, but it's not far off. It feels too familiar, if that makes any sense in the world. Where am I at? 25. But I do like it. Again, it's not bad. I see the appeal. Is it for me? Well, that's up for debate. It's a pretty quick queue regardless, though. So I'll take what I can get. Now we're missing tanks. Son of a bitch. I will roll tank then. It very much is. It's supposed to be the more difficult class because you really have to know your bosses in and out to do top damage. And I get it. It just feels so... If you've played a fire mage and an arcane mage, you have to have played both. It really feels that way. Because Black Mage is a simple concept if you've played fire. The idea is you, like Arcane, you have a burn and conserve phase. They're not very long, but that's how it's played. Burn, conserve. And on the fire, your job is to hit the shiny every time that you pop it. And yeah, exactly. And it took the concept, it added it. It made it more Warcrafty to take your notion out. As silly as that sounds. Pop the shinies and burst. So it's got a lot of arcane in it and a little bit of fire. Well, that's it. Arcane works on a burn and conserve phase. You do more damage with how much mana you have. So you burn your mana, you regain it, and you go back and forth. Oh, I have a video of me losing it consistently. That is hilarious. Because I have no problem admitting when I'm fucking up real good. I'm gonna try to queue up this tank, see if that's faster next time. I'm gonna go set up right here. Why Why didn't you guys run in? Run in. Okay, we're setting up our bird base. Let's click the shiny. We're going into conserve. Burn. I fucked it up. Wonderful. Really? Did I really just cheat the system? I did. Here we go. I hated Arcane, if I'm being like extremely honest. And some people will be like, Peebs, how can you hate Arcane? I fucking hate Arcane. As terrible as it sounds, I have found it very boring. Okay, keep going, keep burning. Oh, free fire starter, I'll take that. Keep burning. Into the mana rebase. Hurt you. You piece of shit. Of course you went there. Fuck, I lost it again. Let's see. And the arcane rune, what makes it even more. We got him. Look at the damage on number 4. Because why? Because I said the arcane rune. Yeah, it was, and you couldn't go very far from it. So I was pretty. There you go. Don't. I got a combination. Yay! That was fun. Let me try going back tank. See what that is. I'm picking Dark Knight specifically because it needs level. No real reason why. It needs level. I usually played with Living Bomb instead. Or Mirror Images. I hated the rune so much, and I know it's a better DPS. I knew it. But again, I played suboptimally because I didn't fucking want it. I know, I was that person. If you'll excuse me 1 second. Okay. Checking my stepmom messaged me. Yeah, I'm just again, I do like the fire DPS in Warcraft. It's perfect for Warcraft. I like the Living Bomb. I like the stacking crit. Double crit, equal hit. I like the control that you eventually got, that you had an insta-crit to bring up that pyroblast. Felt good. It wasn't bad, and I liked it. Other than that, I did not like any of the melees in Warcraft, except Monk. Death Knight, shit, did not like that. Paladin, average. I can play it if you make me. Rogue, fuck Rogue. Fuck Rogue, no, don't like that. I made that one almost top level, and I'm like, no. I never played a warrior. But the monk was fun. It's a builder spender type class, so it wasn't too bad. I liked healing, but I was afraid of healing because people are assholes. And tanking, I was very legitimately just bad at it. It was fun, but I was bad at it. Like, where here, I don't feel like I'm bad at something. I feel like I'm average. I feel good. Same thing as playing the white mage. I feel good playing it. Don't know if I'm above average or just regular average, which both are fine. But it feels good. Holy shit. It's the same weight no matter what class you pick. Well then. Kinda wish I had my jumpy. Oh, here we go. Shit. Go. 27, this will be 29. I'm having a blast, by the way. I'm having a ball. I like I know I said this at the beginning, but I really do like farming. It's fun to farm stuff. It's mindless, but it's not. It's relaxing, but it's not. It's... are you taking it? Alright, I can take it. Don't bother me. Little Lala Edgelord on their way. That's a pretty dress. Oh, I like that. The pink one? Yeah? I like that. Da. It feels very good. And I mean, like, you feel impactful even though, like, you're not rushing for stuff. Here you go. Come to mama. Here, back up. Don't back up. Fuck you. The little one, yeah, that's pretty. Go away. Don't cut out the tank. This thing hurts? I'm building up my Blackest Night, no problem. I don't think we're gonna get it this time. Maybe. Somebody LBs with me. That's okay. Mod! Nude HD. Well, that's interesting. Moderator! Thank you. Which, yeah, we actually do have a mod. By the way, if you're new to the stream, moderator is moderated by Falsias. I know the bots are in tonight. It's alright, it happens. Falsias is my daughter, actually. He watches the chat nicely and makes sure everyone behaves. Uh-oh. Crapo! What? No way. No. It's not how to happen. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. And why did you spell it Sias then? See, that's the one I remember. Your friends can't spell. Look how cute I look. All edgelord and pigtails. And you're dead. Yay! Da, 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 pee, pee, pee. And I got a commendation. Yes, love that. Awesome. I have to admit, I really like the edgelord look. Like everything about the Dark Knight, the aesthetic, the edgelordiness, the Moogles. Is there a perfect class? I don't know. That's questionable. To be fair, right now my rankings are White Mage on top by far. I love the White Mage. Paladin close second, I really do, and I did not like the Dark Knight right up until level 80. Honestly, not a fan. And then I started playing it more. You might as well brace the itch. Exactly, Miri. Dark Knight is a third, and I disliked it until level 80. Basically, until I got Darkest Night, or Blackest Night, whatever, I disliked it. I didn't understand it, but it's good. The level 80, yeah, it was really good, actually. It's hard. That one was hard. The one in the Crystal Tower, yeah, or the Crystal Tower with the Crystarium. Yeah, I found that one hard, actually, for tank. I have not done, like, the all-class one for 80 yet. I'm working on my melee, and then I have my physical ranged I have to get up, which is probably going to be a bard. Not because I prefer it, but 100% because, fuck it, I'm a bard. That's my favorite D&D. Favorite D&D class is bard, by far. How do you know it's summer in Final Fantasy XIV? The healing one made me cry again. But again, it was a Lalafell quest, so I was here for it. Who am I kidding? I was here for it. But I cried everything, so don't take my crying as a this quest is good. Elaine. There we are. Put you in the center where you belong. Here we go. Oh, nice. Wasted my fucking blackest night. Here we go. That's bad. Poor Lalas. Did I ever tell you guys a story about that? I was elf. I was a Ellis back when I didn't know what Ellis's were yet. So I thought it was pretty and tall, and I'm not very tall in real life, so I was like, yeah, like that. And then I got playing, and I met Tataru and the Sultana, and I was like, this is too cute. How do you function in the cute and not adopt the cute for your own? It's not possible. So I re-rolled to a Lala, and I have not changed since. Can't do it. It's too strong. Why I'm squishing and hurting so much. This hurts. Ouch. I left her Vera. Oh, listen, Vera's beautiful. All the classes, all the races are valid in this game. And not just well, you're valid. No, they're actually beautiful. Some of them are sexy. Some of them are a way to represent yourself in a different world. Some of them are tall, thick, skinny, whatever you want. Back here, because that's how that's gonna go. Yep. Well, that's gonna hurt whoever's all cuddled up there. Come back here. Come cuddle in the ouch. Didn't make it. That's alright. But the Mikote are solid choices. They're cute kitties. Why wouldn't you want to play kitty? Fall chose a Bud Boy, which I thought was cute. I bet you miss your hat collection. Especially as a Vera. My alt is the Ellison that I wanted because I like being tall, okay? I really want to be tall one day. There, done. We did it. Yay. Player commendation. Pick a DPS. Guess the heals are not there. So the one I'm playing with Paul, which is named Chef de Gare, Warchief, get it? Ha ha ha. I'm so smart. I'm not smart. Alright, back at it. Like I said, we're having fun. I'm enjoying this. This feels classic MMO to me tonight. Real life, I'm 5'2". So, below average. Just below average. I can't reach the top shelf of anything. So, it is what it is. I know I'm not very tall. Or 8. That is short. Yeah, I'm not in the 4s, although I do have arthritis in my back, so 5'2" is something I'll probably not keep for long. I'm widow. I am sass-sized. 5'8", my goodness. My mom's 5'8". There's no reason why I'm 5'2". I have no idea. But here I am. 5'2". Get over here. Yes, I did have to get my blackest night. It's bad. Bad Peebs. I understand. That's why I made my character in game tall. There we go. Sneak in there. Alright, we're close. We might get it. Usually 50% is the line I'm looking for. That's what I want. Take it down. There we go. Back up here. Fuck! Oh shit, careful. I'm the bouncy froggy. from. Got her, baby. Yeah. Thanks. Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, there. I make a elf bard, half elf druid. Ah! I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge D&D. Yes, instant queue. I also am, I'm a big ass nerd. Like, literally, figuratively, and all of the above. So not only did I play Warcraft for years, I'm a huge D&D nerd. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I could play it all the time. Oops, I suppose we want that. Like, I love Dungeons and Dragons. We're actually running Mines of Phandelver right now, like the intro game. And what's funny is we put a little bit of a personal spin on it. But we're playing it, my husband and my 2 kids, so only a 3-person party. So we slipped in an NPC to help out. We're having a ball. But my problem is that I'm not very comfortable with the online tools. I'm very afraid to run a game with strangers, especially ones I can't see. I find it easier to run a campaign face-to-face with strangers. Not for negative reasons, but because you can gauge how it's going. It's so easy for you to figure out, okay, how did they like that encounter? Was that too much? Was that too little? Are they excited for the next game? But online it's much more difficult to get that as a DM. Be a wizard? I'd love to play a big magic wizard next time I play. I'm a, since moving, I'm a forever DM. Which is fine. I'm alright being a forever DM. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I played a bucket. Oh. I played it in store as the pandemic was progressing. And while that was good, I have nothing wrong with that. My problem is I didn't, since the pandemic, I haven't played again. In store. And the local game shop that I played at is no longer open on Sundays. Alright, I'll give it to you. No, I don't want the loot. Get me out of here before the loot comes in. Ah! So it's like a unique situation. Online, I'm afraid of playing with strangers. I'm also afraid that they bail on me. As dumb as that sounds, I'm very afraid of getting like left out or bailed on. In store, going to a new game shop is scary. And then there's the just I'm in a city where I don't know a whole lot of people, so. Did you go pookie? The doggy went pukey. He's all happy though.
He's all warm.
Huh?
He's all warm.
Come here. How you feeling? Mom got into a dungeon. Hold on. How you feeling, big dog? He's warm. Hi, little Bunsen burner. Poor baby having a rough day. I love my little dog. If I had it my way, I would be surrounded by boxers. I love having a boxer. Alright, let's lay him out. I think I'm broken. Oh, he's doing fine. Just do the damage and it's alright. At least you don't miss that, but I missed it. Come on to the center. Asshole. You're supposed to be over here. There we go. One might get it. It's gonna be close. They'll have to limit break, I think. Alright. Oh, you lay it down. Go. No, this. Oop, that poor chain. Jesus, must be his first time. Poor guy. Good work, hard. I love the directions of the clerics nowadays. Especially in some of the expansions. I've got Xanathars and Valo. So all I have right now. Still expanding my collection. I would probably expand it more if I had more people to play with. Being perfectly shit. Shit. Try to get that there. Not happening. Don't use it. I love the like, cause, and as a newbie D&D player, I'd love to play cleric today. But back then, I thought cleric was the required class, and it was boring, and somehow you get stuck with it. But there's a lot of pretty awesome shit you can do with a cleric. And now there's so many ways to play it differently, where you're still fucking healing, but you're doing badass shit at the same time. Here we are, take her down. Someone recognized me in the party. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Smite your boast up. There's a battle cleric. There's also that one they played on Critical Role, the death cleric or something like that. We're gonna accommodate him. Like, they got some really, really cool, no, it's one that, what do they call it? Hold on. It's Death Domain Cleric. Death Domain is what forces that causes death and the negative energies that rise to undead creatures, deities such as Ouijas, okay? Death Knights, Liches, Mummy Lords, Vampires. So they'll get False Life, Ray of Sickness, Animate Dead, Vampiric Touch. So it's basically a necromancer. Only cleric-y. What was Taliesin's character's name? The Furbolg. Taliesin Jaffe Furbol. What was the fucking name of it? Caduceus. Caduceus Clay was a type of cleric. Hold on. Items. I don't care about items. Yeah, he was a death cleric, which is pretty neat. When I'm halfway through that campaign, I'm way behind. I'm aware, and I love the idea behind it. Like, I got to meet him, and I think they did a couple one-shots, and it was after the pirate saga, as far as I got. And I love that character, and love his connection to the next realm, and I love it. It's so good, so good. The fact that you could do that with a cleric is so good. Loviator, God of Pain. Oh! Can you think of him summoning something and being like, harder, daddy? No, that's the name of the spell. Can you imagine? Like, I can't imagine, but that's because I'm weird. Hand of Harder Daddy. I'm dying. I'm dangerous. Yeah, love me some D&D. I love the bards. I love the badassery of the bards. I love the silliness of the bards. And I'm not even a big fan of like the sexy bards who try to get sexy and sexied up everywhere. That's no fun. Be creative. Everyone's a sexy bard. You know, Jonathan, at my table, you don't play with alignments. That's a silly thing, but I have yet to play with alignments at my table. The first few campaigns I played, I played with alignment, and I found it restricting. That was was a long loop to you. I bet. Yeah, I find that the alignments restrict me. And I get it. There are some people that love it. That's how they play. That's how they enjoy it. That's what keeps them in line. In the, not the negative way, but in the like, hey, this keeps me sticking to my character choice. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, I found it limiting in my personal, humble opinion. I ended up, about the grind? Yes, very much. That's okay, that's fun. It's kind of nice to sit back and just farm once in a while. Not required? I have a level 31, I think. Like, I haven't done anything with it. Like, there's nothing special about it at all. Tier 0 are not doing very good. We're gonna be doing the sand fuzzy. Frostbane carrier? I'm not sure I know what that is yet. Well, the homebrew that I ran and the agreement that I have right now with mine is a Fandelver, which will lead to Curse of Strahd. I'm gonna make them connect. Oh no, Raby! When I play a game, the game is, it's agreed upon that our games are good campaigns. Play your character how you think it is, and if you want to write down the alignment later after you've played a few sessions, then you know what's going on with it. But I'm not playing with them. I'm not going to force you to stick to a certain alignment. On the floor, and that's right. Alright, let's go to the next phase. Here's an event where a seductress with your player's advantage is seductive heart. Oh! A pure heart. Absolutely. Think about that. You can have something like stupid sexy, like your charisma is so high, so you stack it all into your looks. And you have no sweet clue. Dumb as a doornail. What's... Oh, hi. I love it. Why not? Where you go up and go, can I have this? And then someone's like, yes. Passive persuasion. I would stack intelligence low on purpose. You gonna tank out? Alright, cool. Don't leave me. Help me, baby. There it is. Exactly. But they're not into it. They don't want the sexy time. They're just like, hi, I heard you had a key. Can I have that key? Roll a persuasion. And like, the stupid questions is always a persuasion. Like, I would love to play that too. Dumb as a doornail. Love it. Love it. Oh, even if they're not aware of their own good looks, they don't understand. He just gave me the key. I don't get it. Well, that was nice of him. Or even if it's a guy, play it as a guy. Like you don't understand. Wow, sir, I really like your shirt. Well, thank you. I bought it at the store down the street. It's a good shirt. It's cotton. It's comfortable. Such stupid shit. I live for the stupid. Like, I can definitely go for that stuff. 100%. Where am I at? I check every time we do something, but where am I at? I am just about set to get a couple more, amount. Soon to do. But a DM who insisted that a male with a lower strength stat was still stronger than, oh, for fuck's sakes. That's why there's a strength stat. Gender is fluid. Your strength stat is not. That guy had obviously not seen the Crush Me Mommies that we do. Where's that TikTok? Death by Snoo Snoo? No. No. The dragon that transforms into like the big thick girl. And she's walking down all sexy and then she's like, Death by Snoo Snoo. By the way, I'm on TikTok. I post all of my shorts there usually first and a little bit longer because you go up to 3 minutes there. So sometimes they're a little bit longer, sometimes they're not. Okay, dude, let's tank it, no problem. You can tank it. In your t-shirt and jeans. I like that shirt. Stop jumping, I want you to see your shirt. I would wear that shirt in real life. Yes. Yeah. The Ida and Papalimo type relationship. This even Fall was like, she's hot. I was like, She's got the little shorts. I was like, He's like, does he think for her? Yes. Yes, And she thought it was funny. Which, by the way, I kind of liked, I wish Lisa and Ida were two different characters. Because I kind of liked having somebody who was dumb as a doornail. And all brute strength. If that makes any sense. Why would you walk away? I kind of like that. Oh, it was so funny because she was like, she's hot. I was like, yeah, I guess, little shorts. Exactly, Elaine. Because I really, really like the idea of having somebody who's all brawn, no brain, and a woman. Right? Because that's the key. That's the difference. That's the new thing. Because look at the year that came out. All brawn, no brain women were not common in media. Yeah, this isn't happening again either. A waking sand attack, yep. Or even still have her alive and survive it. She didn't make it out with Papa Limo. She made it out on her own. And she sees her sister leading. That could have been a cool story too, right? I don't think her... Ah, fuck, I fucked that up. We got her though. Oh, oh, we got like no DPS. Shit. We have a Puff Daddy Red Mage. God damn. It's always fun looking at the names, but that's the best one, this group. Puff Daddy, the mage. Or the... Go away, no cuddles. I wonder how she... What happens if she would have... If Papa Limo would have passed all her tests for her? Or if Lise would have done it for her? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I was just dicking around with the idea. I really liked Ida. I liked her being big, dumb, stupid, but big. Punchy, hand. No, I love me a punchy, hand storyline. I'm hiding under his dress. Yeah. Or she threatened the teacher. Well, I don't know, sir. Should go down now. So we were DPS down, so that made a big difference. Here. Come on, we got her. We got her. Not bad for a DPS down. Bam! I'm gonna take Puff Daddy because of his name. This is what you get for being a good name. That was so funny. It's like he was writing me for a safe surfboard. So funny. Love that. Duty support. Iggy. Where's the fireworks? I want to see them. Party. That would be so good. So good, Calvin. I'd love it. I love this. Thunderboops! Thunderboops! Ah! Some people's names are just so good. Blux Buninator. What else we got here? Hope's like Swanky Kong. Oh my god. If you guys have played the Donkey Kong Countries, which if you haven't, my god, they're good games. Let me see. One time I came up here and saw Emmett Small. That was funny. It's alive and it's not overbearing, but it still looks and feels like a city with the people in it. But then again, like, you also don't want players waiting in cities, if that makes any sense at all. Kind of takes away. That's good. Bear with me 1 second. My dad also texted me. That's so funny. Not exactly in my party attire. I'm in my edgelord attire. Which, yes, I'm that sucker that really likes the class stuff because it's purty. I still haven't taken the Pope hat off of my... because I really like the Pope hat. Clawthorn. Bout de foin. Yum yums. Ah! There's a grahatia. I bought that. We can watch the fireworks at the end of the tower puzzle. There's 24 grass on every server. That's okay though. We want them to have fun and enjoy it. We want them to have their little grahatia moments. I love it. I absolutely love watching people go fucking ham for characters. But let me tell you, the fan art for Grahatia, Emmett Selk, Amric, Estinien. I'll dig it. Press on board. go. It doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, it does, it does. I lied, it does. It certainly does. Here we go. Going in. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Oh, big time. Huge female and LGBTQ. And it's all kinds of fan art. It is just sexy art. It is naked art. It is LGBTQ. It is a little bit of everything. And they not know that I love seeing it. Not so much when the kids are coming down the stairs. That's not their fault. But there's definitely some art where I'm like, okay. I can get down with that. I met Hygos, yes. Estinia and Amric, another popular duo. I think there needs to be more Sid and Nero out there. My feelings are hurt. Fuck! I got to get it away. This way. No. Very popular. Yes, indeed. Very, very popular. I've been seeing more Y'shtola lately, but Y'shtola I thought would be more popular. First one out! That didn't happen. Listen, I just want fucking kittens. I don't understand. Square Enix, we need to sit down. We need to have a talk. I don't care what happens to Y'shtola. I don't care if she dies off or she stays in the first. I don't. Just let me get the kittens. I want kittens. I want Runar to be happy, and I want her to get kittens. Because kitties. Not titties, kitties. Kittens. I think it's only fair. I just want the kittens. More kittens. I'm sorry, it's all I want. I'm okay with her character not returning. Moving on, you know what I mean? But I would love for her to get to the first for Runar, because Runar was absolutely everything. And I want kittens. That's right. I could be an aunt or a godmother. Auntie Warchief. Like, there are some characters who I feel like their story has been told. Yuri Omoji is one of them. Yuri Omoji is actually probably my most evolved character, and I believe his story is told. He's finally overcome grief. He's found a purpose and joy again, and even love of family. He has come back to what he always was prior to. He's happy again. That's something that took all these expansions to do. To me, his story is told. And I would love to see, you know what I mean? Him just go on and be happy. Tall twins, oh my god. And different hairstyles, that'd be cool too. Because yes, they're twins, but it'd be fun to see them in different hairstyles. But yeah, like, Ujiano is just a character that I think we can move on from. Yes, I want that so bad, Calvin. It's not even funny. It's not even... Oh, God, they are my girls. If you guys don't know, Reen and Gaia are... They are so reminiscent to me. They remind me of my daughter very much. And it's incredibly cute. It's adorable. It's young love. It's... And you watch them fall in love with each other so organically. It doesn't feel forced onto you. Like any teenage love does. Where they're like, ah, hi, you're cute. Love me? Check yes, no. It really feels like they fell for each other and in the best way possible. I just love those two very much, and I just want them to be nice and happy. Be happy. Eat the cookies. Those two, I didn't think would stick with me as hard as they did. But they absolutely did. And I would even consider them the first outwardly gay couple in this game. Because I feel like there's very fucking little unless one of them comes back with a t-shirt saying chicks rule or I'm gay, like, what more do you want? The fucking Aetherite was a rainbow, for fuck's sakes. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot of... They are, in my opinion, however, they're not as outward. Where I find that, because a lot of straight people like to look at stuff and say, hey, they're just friends. They're just really, really good friends. And you're like, good friends. Sure, Jan. So it's not as direct. Where I found Reed and Gaia to be as on the nose as it can be. I mean, the art for the raid seemed pretty obvious. The, Jesus Christ, we're not doing good at all in this round. Well, that's it. The art for them, they were holding hands. sharing the cookies, telling you to not go for a ride with them because it was only made for 2 seats. Their little dates while they're eating the cookies, how they planned the festival together and they're just excited to tell you about it. And again, the Aetheryte is fucking rainbow. I mean, it's like, come on. Again, the only more direct you can be is if you wear a t-shirt saying, I'm gay. Every detail of it. I loved, it was, again, organic. It was, that's what love looks like. That's not some romanticized, fuck, capo again. It wasn't a romanticized, it wasn't over the top. It wasn't forced onto you. You didn't feel like that relationship was being forced onto you. It's how people fall in love. You find out stuff in common. You invite them to go with you. Maybe they'll enjoy it. Maybe they won't. It felt more realistic than most stories of that type. Oh, for Christ's sakes! Stop writing the Lalafell. No! Go away! There we go. It felt so good to see a good story that was realistic, that was put together like that. There we go. It very much is. And I mean, I'm saying this as a mostly straight person, I guess. Like, married, kids, happy married. And it reminds me of falling in love with my husband. Because that's pretty much how it happens. You're like, oh, you like this? Well, so do I. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? Oh, well, I mean, I'm going to this thing, this event. Would you like to come with me? Like, it feels like a story you've heard before. Got time for one more. Because we do. Is that enough to get my thing? Oh, fuck off. No, it's not. I need 3 more. Shit. Shit. It's alright. Then we'll get this one. Do I want the Elvon though? Kind of cute, not gonna lie. This one I was debating it, the ballroom etiquette. I mean, mounts on mounts, I'll take all of them. See, I already got them from last time. I don't know what Toragio is. Oh, this one. Yeah. Oh, so that's gonna happen. That's only a 7. That's 1 Praetorium. That's coming home with me. Like, as I get closer to the end, whatever I can afford, he's coming home. And I want this one too. Because it speaks in witch. Which, what the fuck, Final Fantasy 7? What the fuck? Play with my heart like that. I don't know what the gorilla mount is. Is that the second one? Maybe. Is he the 50? Because if not, I am like a couple away. a fatter version, which I live for. We like chompkin cats. Have a great night, Elaine. Don't you worry, this is the last run for me. Speaking of which, while I have you guys here, and I'm just looking for your opinion, I will accept whatever you say, obviously, no problems. I'm debating on moving my my variety night, so Wednesday, to Twitch. Is the other 50? Okay, then I'll have it in 3 runs. Or 2 runs after this. So I am debating on moving my variety night to Twitch. For many reasons. Diversifying. It's all channel reasons. It's not a negative reasons. Now, it's not set in stone. It's not something I'm going to do tomorrow. It's just something I was debating. What do you guys think? So far, the plan would be to maintain all Final Fantasy stuff here. Absolutely. And the idea was to pretty much only run the variety there, or to run reruns on there. You don't go to Twitch? Okay, no, I appreciate the feedback. Here, come here, so other people can smash you in the face. Great idea. Well, I'm not gonna lie, Calvin, that's definitely in the equation of why I'm thinking about it. Another reason why I'm definitely debating it is Wednesday nights are poor performing nights, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not stopping streaming Wednesdays. If the decision is to stay, it's gonna stay there. But Wednesdays tend to be a drop-off night for me. And again, diversifying and bringing people back. Especially the reruns. That's the other thing I'd like to bring to implement. But again, it's still very much up in the air. There's still some mathematics to it and all that. Or I might not do it at all. Frog. Always the frog. I always miss it on that run. Why do you come, Cuddle? Gee, this isn't happening. No way, no. I definitely do. Like, this is, I mean, yeah. Tremendous. Like it's going to be like just chill. I like that though. I really do like just chatting and chill. Because this is kind of what tonight was. And I do like that part of farming. Very much like it. In case it's not obvious, I have a lot to talk about all the time. Look at a big mouth. Although my dentist will tell you that I don't have a big mouth. It's too small. It's kind of like, okay. There are people that will disagree with you, including my husband. That's alright. No worries at all. Again, the main content will 100% stay here, and I 100% plan on maintaining 2 days a week here. If that's a choice I come up with. Again, still not set in stone. Why? Because I really like it here. I do. I love the YouTube channel. I love the way it's growing. I like making videos. I like editing videos. Like, I like the back end of it as well as the front end. Alright, where am I gonna go? Fuck. Alright, I got most of us. There! Yes! Alright, we're gonna do the tank. There. Well, awesome, Victorino. Welcome. I hate to say it though, we're just finishing up. I'm sorry. We did have a legendary night of farming. Again, big fan of farming. It's something that I find extremely relaxing, extremely good. It's really good. On Thursday, we're going to do some different things. And tomorrow, we'll be right back here. Wednesday, we'll be right back here with Final Fantasy VII Remake. So we're picking that up. Also, tomorrow, we should have a new video. I'm working on it. Might be running late. FYI. But Wednesday, Final Fantasy VII Remake right here. Sponsored by Square Enix, which you guys are awesome. Thank you. Thursday, Final Fantasy XIV. My last stream before last stream. Before 6.2. It's coming! Ah. Have a legendary night. Thanks so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one.